Wells Fargo Arena here in downtown Des Moines, and our coverage of the Boys State Basketball Tournament for 2025 as we get ready for the second of the 4A semifinals here tonight, as it'll be the Linn-Mar Lions, number 2 seed, rated number 2, taking on two-time defending state champion and third-seeded and third-rated West Des Moines Valley here this evening. Scott Unash, Coach Nate Sanderson with you here courtside as both teams going through their warm-ups here. And the winner will take on the Waukee Northwest Wolves. And if you did not bring your hard hat, well, I don't feel bad for you from the first game, because it was an absolute heavyweight fight and a war. And there wasn't a whole lot of whistles in there. And Waukee Northwest, with a big start, beat Cedar Falls. The number 1 team goes down by a score of 57-49. And man alive, Nate, I gotta say, that was maybe the most physical game I think I've ever seen in 3 decades plus of doing this.
Well, it was rough for sure. At least it was consistent, or at least it seemed to be at both ends, but lots and lots of contact around the rim, off the ball, in the open court. Very physical game between Cedar Falls and Waukee Northwest. And as you mentioned, Northwest just got off to that hot start early, had a 8-10, 12, 14-point lead for most of the game, and it seemed like every time Cedar Falls made a push, Northwest had an answer, and they will move on to the state championship game on Friday.
Yep, very talented team, and they will take on either Linn-Mar or West Des Moines Valley as we welcome you into the Jersey Mike Subs pregame show. Brought to you by Jersey Mike Subs. There are 3 locations in the metro. The Fountains on the northeast side, the east end of Marion at 151 and 13, and Edgewood Road southwest in the Westdale Mall area. Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above. And both coaches got a chance to take a look at that first game, and I'm wondering if they went into the locker room and may have said something. Hey, guys, they're not going to call anything. Go at it. Go physical. Be strong. Survival of the fittest maybe tonight.
Well, in situations like that, I mean, we've gotten scouting reports on officials for games down here before, or have an idea of how games might be called. And when you know it's going to be physical, or you have a suspicion that it may be, number one, you just want to be prepared for that offensively. So look, you go in the lane, you're going to have to earn it on your own. Don't hope that the officials are going to bail you out or look for them to help you out on contact. And then defensively, you just kind of keep inching forward. How much can you get away with whether it comes to a hand check, a reach in, an aggressive double team at the rim, whatever it might be. You'll have to adjust the officiating as it goes along. But boy, if it's going to be as physical as that or other semifinal, it's going to be a dogfight here tonight.
And it probably would favor the Valley Tigers as Waukee Northwest, very talented basketball team. Probably the best athletes, though, are with this West Des Moines Valley team, and they've won the last 2 4A championships. You know the names. They have changed a little bit. There is no Stinson this year. Lost a couple of guys. Kaysen went over to Dallas Center Grimes. But you've got Trevin Urak in the middle, is going to UNI. The Iowa State wide receiver, Zay Robinson. Jade McGregory, his backcourt mate. Then you've got Marcus McGregor, the big body up front at 6'3", but he weighs about 265 pounds. And then a terrific defender, and a guy that can bring some offense as well is Kiki Deng. And 4 of the 5 starters averaging in double figures. It is not a deep team. They will basically go at 5 unless they have to bring in somebody. And so we'll see. But when you take on Valley, you got to take on all those athletes, and they can get up and down the court.
Well, that they do. They like to run, push the ball ahead, use their athleticism in space, as you mentioned there. A lot of drive and kick opportunities in the half court here. So it'll be a challenge here for Linn-Mar to match up for sure. But if they can get into a half court game, run their sets, play the way they want to play here, make Valley defend what they do best, that's going to give the Lions the best chance to move on here today.
Yeah, it is. And that is basically the game plan for Chris Robertson. Yeah, they're going to run when they got the opportunity. Everybody does. But in order to come out on top, they got to get this thing into more of a half-court setting. Let their height go to work. Payson Niedert maybe hit some outside shots. Davis Kern, we'll see what he can do against Urak in the middle. Those 2 guys are going to be playing Division I basketball next year. And maybe the biggest key of them all, and that is the Linn-Mar guard court with Trey Wright and Mason Matson. They've got to, I'm not going to say they got to win things tonight, but they've got to keep guys like Zay Robinson and Jaden McGregory in check a little bit.
Well, in a lot of ways, they have to manage the game. I mean,
Yes.
they're going to be in charge of tempo. When do we run? When do we throw it ahead? When do we walk it up and try to get into something, to get your best players earn a touch somewhere? And then defensively, obviously, as you mentioned, the athleticism, the ability to just stay in front as much as you can, keep a body in front of those dynamic players on the perimeter so you're not over-helping. You should have, obviously, length at the rim that will help, one would think, to be able to defend if you do get beat. But the more they can stay in front and manage the game, just keep the tempo the way Coach Robertson wants it, that should give them the best opportunity here today.
Linn-Mar coming in with a record of 22-2, the Mississippi Division champions of the Mississippi Valley Conference, rated second, seeded second. And Valley, they were the champs of the CIML. They are rated third and seeded third. And the Valley Tigers coming in at 21-3. And you take a look at Valley, 2 of their losses were early, including to Cedar Falls at downtown Cedar Rapids. Since then, though, they have put together 15 out of 16. And so this is a red-hot basketball team. And Linn-Mar also a red-hot basketball team. Their loss was in downtown Cedar Rapids against Ankeny when they were upset. Since then, Linn-Mar has put together 15 straight wins, so something's got to give tonight.
Something's got to give tonight here. Both teams healthy coming into the game. Zay Robinson missed a few games early in the season, which may have been a little bit of that slow start there for Valley early on. But, yeah, it's good to see everybody here full strength, and the players now are just kind of warming up with some free shooting here. The coaching staff's coming out, and boy, one of the things that's impressed me about this 4A basketball here, all the coaches are dressed the same. It's not any variation here. You must be have to do that in order to play in the boys' state tournament.
We'll take a break, come back, have more of the Jersey Mike's Subs pregame show from Des Moines, getting ready for Linn-Mar and Valley. Back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
At Jersey Mike's, we've offered a sub above since 1956. It starts with bread, fresh baked in our stores every day, topped with quality meats, cheeses, and ingredients sliced and grilled right in front of your eyes. And don't forget to add the juice, the red wine vinegar and olive oil blend that gives a Jersey Mike's subs its exquisite zing. Stop in and visit Jersey Mike's now at their 3 metro locations in the Fountains on the northeast side and on the east end of Marion near the corner of Highways 151 and 13 and Edgewood Road in the Westdale area. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Your home never looks so beautiful. Plumbing fixtures, a great variety. Transform your home with Plum Supply. Our kitchen designs are amazing. Our service is priceless. Plum Supply. Touch and see. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
Spinal Corrective Center, PC, 3800 River Ridge Drive, Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Dr. Gene Kretzinger and Dr. Janet Kuehl provide education to families on healthy living and wellness. If you want to reach optimum health and peak performance levels or are suffering from injury, pain, and other health problems, the chiropractic care they provide can give you relief and stability. Spinal Corrective Center PC has over 50 years combined experience in chiropractic care. And athletes, let us help you perform at 100% through sports chiropractic care. Call today at 393-3996 to schedule an appointment or go online at spinalcc.com. Spinal Corrective Center PC, delivering quality chiropractic care for the body to function at its highest level. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time.
Getting ready for the introduction of the two teams here as we make our way back to Des Moines and Wells Fargo Arena in this second 4A semifinal. Winner gets Waukee Northwest coming up on Friday afternoon. Time to take a look at a couple keys to the game, brought to you by the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council, representing 18 building trade unions up and down the corridor. Apprenticeships are available, and visit them at cricbt.org. A couple things you're looking at, Coach Sanderson.
Well, number one, we talked about pace of play. You know, you're going to see a bit of a conflict in styles here. As we mentioned, Valley likes to get up and down, use their athleticism. Linn-Mar will run when it's appropriate, situationally, when they've got an advantage. Otherwise, they're going to try to get into their set stuff and just try to run their offense. So if the guards from Linn-Mar can control the pace, I think that's number one. Number two, you mentioned this before, that Kern versus Drock matchup inside. Both guys at 6'9", you know, both guys seniors moving on to play at the next level after this year. So can they defend each other one-on-one? Can Kern, you know, play in a little bit more space perhaps and just stretch out to the three-point line? And then I really think, you know, the games that we've seen today, Cedar Falls in the last one struggled from the three-point line. Northland this morning struggled from the three-point line. You've got to be able to make some perimeter shots to loosen up that half-court defense here. And Linn-Mar shooting 39.9% on the year, 173 three-point makes, 40 more than what Valley's had this season. If they can hit some outside shots, especially early, where you start to loosen up a little bit, feel confident, I think that really changes how Valley can defend them in the half court.
Keys to the ball game brought to you by the Cedar Rapids Iowa City Building Trades Council. Let's take a look at our starters. They're brought to you by Plum Supply Kitchen and Bath. Make Plum Supply your starting spot for your kitchen and bath remodel, located at 1716 Blair's Ferry Road Northeast in Cedar Rapids. For the Valley Tigers, 21-3, the two-time defending state champions, making their 18th appearance here in Des Moines. 4 championships under their belt. Kiki Deng will be at a forward, a 6'4" senior, averaging 11.5 points and 4 rebounds a game. Marcus McGregor at a forward, number 54, the 6'3" senior, and McGregor averaging 6.6 points and about 3.5 rebounds a game. Trevin Urak in the middle, going to UNI next year, 6'9" and a senior, 16.3 points and a team-high 9 rebounds per game. The guards are Zay Robinson, the 6'1" senior, the Iowa State football signee, averaging just under 16 points and 5 rebounds a game, and Jaden McGregory, the 6'2" junior, averaging 15.7 points a game. The head coach for Valley, the veteran BJ Windhorst. For the Linn-Mar Lions, 22-2 on the year, number 2 in 4A, the MVC Mississippi Division champions. They will go with Payson Niedert, 6'7" senior, averaging 11 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, and 56 made threes to lead the Lions, headed to Wayne State next year. Tyler Hilton, who's been on a roll as of late, double-double in the quarterfinals, 6'7" and a junior. Hilton averaging 11.8 points, 7 boards a game. Davis Kern in the middle, number 22, the 6'9" senior, headed to South Dakota State next year. Kern averaging 23 points and 9.7 rebounds a game. The guards are Trey Wright, 5'11" and a senior, at 7.7 points per ball game, 3.6 assists. And Mason Matson, number 11, the 6'1" senior. Matson at 10.5 a game with 31 made threes. The head coach for the Linn-Mar Lions is Chris Robertson. Our officials are Travis Berkey, Chad Slagle, and Garrett Horitz. We'll take a short break, come back, tip this one off for you after this on CRM Live Sports.
In your search for a cozy, one-of-a-kind meal, make plans to visit Cava House Cafe in downtown Swisher. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all available at Cava. Mornings, try one of their homemade pastries, fresh scones, cinnamon rolls, muffins, coffee cake, or have a serving of hot breakfast casserole. Lunch and dinner menus include a variety of hearty, hot, and cold sandwiches. The Texas smoked brisket is a fan favorite, or try one of their fresh, never-frozen Angus beef burgers. No meal is complete without a dessert from Cava's Pastry Cabinet. Their signature black bottom cake and carrot cake are worth every calorie. Top it off with a scoop of Dan and Debbie's ice cream. One visit for Sunday brunch and you'll be hooked. And be sure to check out Cava's gift shop for unique candles and gifts. Customers all say when you walk in the door, you feel like you've stepped into a Hallmark movie. Come share a random moment at Cava House Cafe in downtown Swisher.
Our first half is brought to you by Spinal Corrective Center, PC, located in the River Ridge Executive Park in the northeast side. Doctors Kuhl and Kretzinger delivering state-of-the-art chiropractic care for athletes and their entire family. Call them at 393-3996 and visit them at spinalcc.org. Linn-Mar, the home team in the home white, red and black trim. Lions on the front. And West Des Moines Valley in the road black with the orange numbers and letters. Valley in cursive across the front with the white trim. And always key to get off to a good start when you're down here in Des Moines. You guys did that. And see if Linn-Mar can do it tonight.
Well, it certainly makes the game easier when you force your opponents to chase you a little bit rather than trying to play from behind, as we saw Northland struggle to do this morning, although they got back into that game. But Cedar Falls really couldn't catch up to Northwest after their hot start. So, if you can get a couple to go early, get a couple good looks here, kind of loosen up the nerves a little bit, get confidence going, that's be great for the Lions here. And we've got a veteran crew here for this game. Travis Berkey, Chad Slagle, and Garrett Wirtz working the game tonight in this boys state semifinal.
We can finally say tonight for one of our games here at state, other than yours.
I'll tell you what, in this building, it feels like night no matter what.
Yes.
I don't care what time of day it is.
Kern and Yurdak to tip it up, and the tap controlled by Trey Wright and Linn-Mar. And we are underway. Lions going to the basket in front of us to the right. And it'll be man-to-man defense for Valley. Here's Hilton out front, got it to Wright. Stop and go, and he'll put it up from 15, and Trey hits his first shot. It's 2-0 Lions.
Oh, nice little play there. Came off the handoff. Just took a look at it. Little one dribble pull up from the elbow, knocked it down. Great start here for the Lions.
Zay Robinson going to be guarded by Trey Wright, and it's going to be Hilton as they go backdoor, and Zay Robinson with the alley-oop.
Oh, there we go. Nice set piece right there. The back screen and the perfect lob pass. Robinson just went up, hung in the air, and threw it down with two hands.
Yeah, folks, he's an athlete. 2-2 ball game. Matson will pull up for the three, in and out. Yurdak the rebound for Valley, and he's going to bring it ahead. He's a good ball handler. He'll leave it for Kiki Deng. He'll pull up left wing. No good, too strong. Rebound Matson, and the Lions on the run. Hook pass to Wright. He'll pull up for a three. That's too strong, and Robinson the rebound. And I don't know if you want to run with Valley if you're Linn-Mar.
Well, this has been back and forth here. Both teams taking quick shots in the last couple possessions.
Or Gregory for a three. That's an air ball. And Wright comes down with the basketball. And Chris Robertson saying, hold everything.
Gregory, not a bad three-point shooter, 37.9% on the year. Had a good look at it, just missed everything.
This is not a great three-point shooting team. And here's a strip and a steal ahead to Deng, and he's going to dunk it home. And it's 4-0.
Just quick hands there. The little tip on the entry pass, throw ahead to Deng all alone there. Another two-handed dunk, and if Valley's going to score just on dunks, this is going to be an entertaining game.
4-2. Lions with the basketball. Davis Kern has not touched it yet until now. He'll turn. They'll clear it out for him. Going to go up against Yurdak. Went with the backdoor bounce, and it was low and off of Hilton's leg out of bounds.
It almost looked like we could have had a kick ball there. McGregor kind of hit it with his heel. Don't know if it was intentional or not, but officials say no. So Valley will inbound here with the 4-2 lead. 6 minutes to go, first quarter.
Just underway here from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Winner gets Waukee Northwest coming up on Friday. Robinson left of the circle. Trey Wright going to be on him. And want to see who's going to be. It's going to be Matson on Kiki Deng. Down low on the bounce. Here's Yurdak. Going to go to work into the lane. Turnaround hook up and good.
Like Kern is just pinned behind Yurdak, doing a great job using his body right there. It looked like Kern was trying to get around, just couldn't. Two power dribbles there and an easy little quarter hook for Yurdak.
6-2. I want to see if Kern will bring Yurdak out from the basket, because Davis can hit the three. Here's Wright going underneath. Couple pump fakes. Had it blocked. Yurdak came over and got the help defense block. Good lead pass on the bounce. Kiki Deng layup. Timeout Linn-Mar.
That was an incredible pass for Yurdak there. The big man coming down with the rebound and throwing a half-court pass on one bounce all the way up the floor to lead him to the basket for the reverse layup here. Valley off to the fast start. We were hoping Linn-Mar would get off to here 8-2 early, and Coach Robertson taking a 30-second timeout here just to calm the troops down and hopefully get a touch here for Kern, see if you can get him in a position to get going here.
The athleticism, you got to watch it, because Linn-Mar had a good shot, it looked like, with that last possession, but coming over and helping out was Trevin Yurdak, and got the block.
Well, he's almost a foot taller than Trey Wright inside there. Wright with great dribble penetration. Shot faked his man and then just waited a little bit too long. Yurdak coming over, as you said, from the top side there. And it's tough for Linn-Mar to have to get back on defense. There's a couple times in transition already they've given up some open looks, which is why we think, again, Linn-Mar would prefer a little bit slower pace, and now Valley picking up in a little full court man pressure here.
8-2 lead for the Valley Tigers here. And if they start to feel good about themselves and they start to have fun. Here's Trey Wright, left of the circle. Brings it out front, picks it up. Got it to Kern at the far hash mark. He'll drive baseline. Got doubled, kicked it out top. Niedert for a three, and he got it, and that's a good sign.
That's a great look right there. You talked about Kern stretching Urak out on the perimeter. Kern a couple dribbles with the left hand, drew the second defender. Niedert wide open at the top of the key, knocks it down.
Trey Wright now picking up Zay Robinson. And it's going to be Niedert on McGregory. Here's a deep three, good. And net gets caught in the rim one more time as that was Zay Robinson connecting on the triple.
And I think you live with that if you're Linn-Mar there. He's only a 27% three-point shooter. Wright had the contest there. I'm not sure if that's one you're going to give him too much space to drive by. So decent defense there. He just happened to knock it down.
11-5 Valley as we hit immediate timeout. 4:28 to play here in the opening quarter. Back to Des Moines after this on CRM Live Sports.
Bim Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Bim Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Bim Ritter is the answer as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Bim Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Bim Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at bimritter.com. No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member.
Back with you, Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Scott Unash, Nate Sanderson with you. Great start for the Valley Tigers, the two-time defending state champs, leading it 11-5. And Valley so far 71% shooting, including a couple dunks in there. And probably a good immediate timeout availability right there for Chris Robertson and the Lions.
Well, Valley 5 of 7 from the field, 2 dunks and a run-out layup there, accounting for 3 of those 5 makes, just 1 for 3 from the three-point line. Linn-Mar, a couple early turnovers here that have given Valley opportunities in transition. They got to take better care of the basketball here and see if we can get Kern going. Hasn't taken a shot yet in the first 3.5 minutes of the game.
Yep, Urak has been all over him. Here's the pressure. They'll throw over the top, and Davis will bring it into the front court for the Lions. Against the Valley man-to-man. It's going to be Deng on Niedert. Hilton up top with McGregor on him. Baseline drive, Kern in all the way, and a block by Urak. And chased down by Trevin in the near corner.
Some contact there. Nice job of Kern using the inside shoulder, trying to get Urak off of him, but couldn't quite do it enough as he comes up with the block.
Urak, boy, he is a much bigger looking than 6'9", and he got stripped, but it goes over to Deng, puts it on the floor, on the drive, hangs, puts it up, no, rebound Lions. Outlet pass, they've got a 2-on-1. Right to the corner, Niedert for a 3, won't go, and rebounded by McGregory underneath, and Valley turns and goes. McGregory, coast to coast, and he'll get the layup and a foul. Wow.
You know, they called that offensive.
Oh, did they? Ooh.
Coach Robertson clapping there on the sideline. We're watching the replay here. Boy, Niedert, the good thing there's not a charge circle here.
Yeah, he was right under the basket, but that rule is not coming. That's my rule, Nate, that I want. But well, the Lions will take it.
It does make it easier for the defense to know where to set up, but yeah, for sure. Niedert wiping 2 off the board there, maybe 3, avoiding an and 1, and now Linn-Mar a chance here to cut into the lead.
Here's Kern on the stutter dribble. He'll take it inside, got doubled, finds Hilton for a wide open 3, and he buried it from the top of the circle.
Hilton just 6 3-point field goals on the season there, but a big one at the top of the key cuts that lead in half. 11-8 now. Valley with 3 minutes to go.
Robinson to Urak up top. Here's McGregory turning the corner. He'll stop and pop and hit from 10.
And it's just a downhill game here for Valley. Little dribble weave up top there. He got the corner, hit the brakes at about 10 feet. The defender flew right by and he dropped it in.
13-8. Kern On the handoff to Hilton. They are doubling down low, and now Hilton on the drive goes to the baseline right. They kick it back to Kern. 18 on the shot clock. Lost it on the behind the back dribble. Lost it again. And now Kern will go to work inside. Spins, puts up the follow away. No good. And rebounded by Zay Robinson.
Every time Kern puts it on the floor, that double team is coming. He looked a little frustrated on his first 2 drives there, forced a tough turnaround.
Robinson to McGregory. He'll put it on the floor, driving a kick to McGregor. Not a big three-point shooter, and he gives it up to Zay. Going one-on-one against Wright, and he got bumped, going baseline.
Yeah, the first step is just so quick from Robinson there. He hit the 3 early, so Wright comes out an extra half step, but man, just a little jab middle and across, and all of a sudden he's shoulder to hip on you. Wright trying to bump him into the baseline there, got called for the block.
Yeah, that first step for these guys is so lethal. Robinson will have to lob it out top to McGregory. To McGregor, and he'll put it on the floor. Big advantage weight-wise against Tyler Hilton. 23 on the shot clock, 2 minutes to play first quarter, 13-8 Valley on top. McGregory to Dang. Urak, left of the circle. They're gonna take the shot clock down and go little high ball screen action here. Madsen will try to pick up Robinson behind the back dribble. Jump stop, and he had it stripped and stolen. Lead pass ahead. Davis going to go one-on-one. Crossover dribble, had it blocked by Urak.
Urak has done a great job defending here, and now turnover there. Valley on the long pass up ahead. Picked off by Niedert. Fortunately for the Lions, as they'll bring it back the other way.
13-8, 1:25 to play first quarter, with Valley enjoying the 5-point lead. Niedert to Kern. Hilton works it over to Wright. Outside the arc. Hilton on the drive. Leaves it for Kern up top. He'll take the 3 and got it.
Nice look there from Kern. The top of the key has been kind to the Lions. 3 3-point field goals now from that top of the key area. Little pick and pop there from Kern, and now the lead just 2 here, 13-11 for Valley.
Under a minute to play first quarter. That's why I think Davis needs to go out there. Bring Urak away from the basket. Here's McGregor. Stutter dribble left side. 12 on the shot clock. Pass inside. Knocked away, but Urak picks it back up. Kern got a piece of it. On the handoff. Pull up 3. Way short that time by McGregory. And Linn-Mar can tie or take the lead here.
They'll hold for 1 here. Just a 1-second differential.
Mason Matson out front. With McGregory on him. Backing up to that center line. Keeping the dribble alive, though. No 5-second closely guarded anymore. Now Matson will turn the corner. He'll go up with a little teardrop off the glass. No good. Great put back, though, by Payson Nieder.
8 seconds left here. Valley going to push and have a chance for 1 more.
13-13. 3 seconds, 2. Here's Robinson. Hands it up. McGregory at the horn for 3. No good. And we are through 1. Lions with the final 5 of that first quarter. They've tied it up. Linn-Mar 13, Valley 13. Back with quarter number 2 from Des Moines right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lyndale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Are you looking for one unique workout location that combines everything you're looking for? The House of Iron is redefining the Cedar Rapids area fitness landscape. House of Iron isn't just another gym. It's a sanctuary for anyone seeking to transform their life through physical and mental well-being. Sporting state-of-the-art equipment and hexagonal lighting, not only is the space illuminated with a sense of energy and purpose, you will be too. Take advantage of other amenities like a cold plunge, a sauna, ultra-modern locker room, showers, and coming soon, a picture and posing room, and more. House of Iron offers monthly memberships as well as personal training sessions for people of all ages and ability. Whether you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or just beginning your wellness adventure, House of Iron promises to be more than just a gym. It's a beacon of hope, positivity, and vitality. And opening soon, a second location in the historic World Theater building of downtown Cedar Rapids.
Getting ready for the second quarter from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Scott Unash, Coach Nate Sanderson with you after one. Valley shooting 55%, 6 of 11. Linn-Mar 39%, 5 out of 13. And Lions have hit 3 threes, though. That's what's got them this tie here, Nate.
Well, that's got him back into the basketball game. 3 of 6 from the three-point line here. And since the media timeout at the 4:30 mark, Valley with 3 turnovers there in those 4 minutes. Linn-Mar with none, and that's allowed them to get a couple more shots from the field here, as well as Valley goes scoreless over the last 3:06 there in the first quarter.
Both teams coming off of their benches here, as Linn-Mar is going to come out with Niedert, Wright, Kern, and then they'll go to the bench for the first time. Max Robertson, the coach's son, will come in along with Carson Raines, the sophomore sharpshooter. 13-13, and Valley, as we mentioned, not a deep team. They're very talented, but they will play 5 basically. And it looks like Linn-Mar is going to go with the 2-3 zone, and the backdoor alley-oop is off, dang, out of bounds.
A bit of an interesting look defensively there. Robertson doubling down on that entry pass, got a little bit of a hand on it, kind of forced the action there for Valley. The shot rebound goes to Linn-Mar after it was deflected out of bounds.
4 turnovers now for the Tigers. Here's Niedert, dumps it inside to Kern on the block. Gonna back his way in, got doubled. Right back to Davis out top. Urak coming out on him. Davis with the step back, couldn't get the shot off though. Here's Raines, 12 in the shot clock. Gives it up to Robertson. Kern puts it on the deck. Takes it down low, 4 in the shot clock, gonna have to pull the trigger here. And Niedert fall away with the jumper, no, and Robinson the rebound. Good D by Valley.
It was good defense. Urak again just doing a nice job staying in front of Kern inside his length. He doesn't have to leave the floor in order to make it tough for him to get a shot off there, and Valley does a nice job forcing the tough one at the end of the clock.
McGregor working the triangle right now to Urak, down on the block, gonna go to work. Little leaner up, rimming good. Right over Davis.
And that's twice now we've seen Urak catch it kind of in the short corner area there. He just gives the inside shoulder, pushes Kern out of the way, and just goes with that little hook over the front of the rim.
Right, goes up with the reverse, high off the glass and spun it in. Nice move down the lane by Trey Wright.
Impressive move right there. Straight line drive, 2 dribbles. He crossed the rim line and kind of a little bit of a reverse on the backside before the help could get there. Great finish by Wright.
15-15. Dang to Urak up top. They play catch with it. Setting the screen. Dang will go up in the air. Now over to Urak for a 3. Missed it from the left wing and rebounded by Wright.
Urak only 16 made 3s on the year. Another shot I think Linn-Mar will live with.
Yes, they will. And Kern will rise on the other end for the 3 and connect.
Well, Urak just gave him a little bit too much space there. Kern on the right wing has kind of been sizing him up to drive the ball there. He looked at him, had about 2 feet of space, and rose up and knocked it down here.
Lions with their 4th three-pointer of the first half, and Linn-Mar by 3 at 18-15. Robinson plays catch with McGregor up top. Looking for Urak inside, and he'll get it, hand it back. Here's McGregory for a 3, and he connects.
Well, McGregory's missed badly on his first 2 3-point shots. That one looked pretty good there as he knocked it down from the right wing.
That's his 34th of the year. He leads Valley with 3s, and we're tied at 18. Wright goes downhill again, takes it inside, and is fouled by Zay Robinson.
A smart play right there. Wright just kind of a hesitation and then hit the gas going with his left hand. Strong 2-foot finish there. Gave a shot fake to get Zay up in the air there, and he landed on that inside shoulder, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So Wright to the line, 80% on the year. Good free thrower, and he curls the first one good.
That first quick step must run in the family as Trey's half-sister Savannah Wright plays for us, and boy, she's a handful to try and stay in front of as well.
You're going to be very happy you got her for 3 more years.
Savvy's been great. Second team All-State this year as a freshman, and boy, she's been outstanding for us at Mount Vernon. We're definitely excited about the next 3 years with her.
Matson's going to get ready to come in, right? Second free throw good. And he will check out, get a breather, and here comes Mason Matson. 20-18 in favor of Linn-Mar with 5:23 to play here in the opening half.
It'll be interesting to see Linn-Mar going to the bench, just getting the starters a little bit of a breather here. As you mentioned, Valley staying with the starters throughout the first half here, if that becomes a factor in the second half.
They have brought Colton Romich in, 6'3" and a junior, and inside a tie, nope, a foul underneath. Max Robertson, I think, is going to get it.
Robertson came over from the health side right there, tried to get on top of the basketball, just couldn't quite do it. Certainly broke verticality there as Robinson will go to the line here to shoot 2.
Nothing against Kiki Deng.
Oh, dang, I'm sorry.
Will go to the line for 2. 79% foul shooter, and he hits the first. Valley's got some good free throw shooters on their team, except for Marcus McGregor. So remember that at the end of the game. He's 53%. Dang with one more. 5:08 to play here in the first half. On the way. Good. Got the roll. He's got 6 early.
Just off the right side of the rim. Looked like it was going to come off and changed its mind and went down.
Since this went more to a half-court game, Linn-Mar has gotten back into it. Nieder, quick pull for 3. Front iron, no. Robertson fighting for the rebound and kept it alive. Kern to Raines in the corner. Thought he was going to get that 3 off. Couldn't do it. Kern down the right side of the lane. High arching turnaround hook, no good. And Robinson skies for the rebound. Long up court pass to Kiki Dang. Stutter dribble, will take a baseline and lays it up and in.
Well, not much Robertson can do there. Got the offensive rebound the first time through, then Valley Robinson skied and threw the ball ahead quickly there. That transition attack has been key for Valley so far.
22-20, Tigers with the lead. Robertson, 2-man game, got it to Kern. Faces the basket, now drives, puts up a wild shot, somehow got it to go.
Boy, he looked like he got caught between wanting to finish with a little left-handed stretch off the backboard and throwing it to the corner, and just at the last minute threw it up, got it to go.
Robinson the other way, quick shot no good on the drive. Raines got it to Matson, into the lane, leaves it for the trailer Nieder, fakes the 3, driving to kick, and we're gonna get an offensive foul. Ran over Urach in the lane. And I guess one each way, right?
Yeah, Nieder's a little bit frustrated with himself on that one there. If he just pulls up a half step sooner, Raines had a clean look and knocked down that 3-pointer after the whistle there. But he loved the attack there from Linn-Mar. They're generating some good shots, getting Valley in transition there as we go to the break.
3:57 to play, first half. We are tied at 22. Back after this on CRM Live Sports.
Your search for healthy, fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, Stack Wellness Cafe has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals as well as gym goers are singing the praises of our freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than Stack Wellness Cafe. American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details. At Hunt Graphic Innovations, it's the personal touch that counts. If you're serious about creating an eye-catching website or need assistance in graphic design for print, newsletters, posters, signs, or banners, Hunt Graphic Innovations has the experience to help get the job done. With personal attention and competitive pricing, discover the difference Hunt Graphic Innovations can make for you.
Back at a very loud Wells Fargo Arena here in Des Moines, where we are tied at 22 with 3:57 to play here in the second quarter. Winner gets Waukee Northwest. They beat number 1 Cedar Falls earlier on by a score of 57-49. As Valley will walk it up. They're back to their starters as McGregor back into the ball game.
Linn-Mar showing a little bit of maybe a 1-2-2 zone here.
Kind of that point drop Tom Davis zone.
Yep.
And Chris Robertson doesn't play zone very often. Runner on the left baseline, no good. Offensive rebound and a block. Kern blocked McGregor underneath. But Valley gets it back with a fresh 35.
We got Niedert at the point here. He'll guard the top of the key. Now down to the high post as the ball moves.
Out to Deng for a 3. Off the back iron, no good. But again, Urak got the back tap to McGregory.
One thing about that zone, especially one hollow in the middle with an even bottom there, it is hard to rebound sometimes.
Urak, skip pass over the top, got it to Robinson. High arching 3, rimming no, and Hilton, the rebound, and he got hit in the arm.
That's a good call right there. A nice rebound there by Hilton in traffic between 2 Valley Tigers. Came down with it and just had his arms intertwined there with the defender, and nice job by the officials there to catch that one.
McGregor got the foul. That is his first. Team second. Both teams with 2 right now, with 3 even to play in the half. We'll have the Bim Ritter Sportswear halftime show at the break. Wright picks it up at top of the circle. Now they'll get in the offense. Kern off the clear out. Takes it left free throw line extended. Trying to go one-on-one with Urak. Getting walled up. Kicks it out to Hilton. Fakes. Takes it free throw line. Goes up with a leaner. No good. Tried to draw the contact. Rebound Valley. Up ahead. And the layup good by McGregory.
It's just so tough. When you take a difficult shot, Valley is leaking somebody out on the backside. And as soon as the rebound comes down, that long pass ahead gives them a one-on-one in space. They're hard to guard there.
Madsen, 2-man game. Little pick and roll with Kern. Davis holding it, spinning it, lost his footing, and got it stripped and stolen. Urak 3-on-1. Robinson shovel over to McGregory for the layup.
And just such a difference here offensively now. That's 8 points in transition for Valley, 8 of their 26, but a few of those others have been with numbers, and Linn-Mar having to work for everything here in the half court.
26-22, 4 in a row off of the transition game for Valley. A little shoulder fake, driving in. Madsen got loose and laid it in.
A nice answer there. Madsen stumbled a little bit on his jab step there, was able to regain his balance. No help defense at the rim for an easy 2.
26-24. Here's Robinson in the lane. Tough, high-arching shot from the heart of the paint as he took it right at the Linn-Mar Pigs.
Yeah, that was a nice shot there. Wright got hung up a little bit on the screen, did a nice job getting under it. It was contested, but again, Robinson's verticality able to elevate over the top of Wright and knock down that little 6-foot teardrop.
28-24. Yo-yo dribble out top with Wright. 1:11 to play, first half. Trey coming off the high ball screen. Got it to Niedert. Dump inside. Kern turns, fakes, puts up the jumper, and buried it from about 17 on the right side.
Nice little face up there. He gave him a little bit of a jab. Urak just kind of got back on his heels for a step, and Kern rose up and knocked it down.
28-26. As Valley will walk it up here with 45 seconds to play in the half, 22 on the shot clock. And a step back, 3 on the way. McGregory got it. Got the friendly roll, and he's got 12.
It just landed right on the front of the rim, hit the front of the rim twice, and then rolled in here. So Valley now the 5-point lead. Linn-Mar once again will hold for 1. Valley's got the arrow to start with the ball in the second half. So Linn-Mar would love to get a score here.
Yeah, it's a big possession. Wright being chased by Robinson. Tigers have a couple fouls to give here. See if they play it aggressively. 11 in the first half clock. Niedert up top, trying to turn the corner. Goes left baseline, spinning, tough fall away, no good. Rebound Robinson, 3/4 court shot is going to be short. And we are at the break. West Des Moines Valley 31 and the Linn-Mar Lions 26. And we'll come back with the Bim Ritter Sportswear halftime show for you from Des Moines and Wells Fargo Arena after this on CRM Live Sports.
Whether you need long-term care or short-term rehabilitation for your elder, one visit to Westridge Care Center and you'll see what has made them one of the finest nursing care facilities in the area since 1992. At Westridge Care Center, our #1 priority is to make all loved ones in our care safe and healthy. Westridge Care Center implements the Eden philosophy to reflect an environment of living as a habitat for humans instead of a place of frailty and waiting. Call 390-3367 to arrange a tour of their privately owned single-entity facility with private rooms with all the amenities. Westridge Care Center, 3131 F Avenue Northwest, Cedar Rapids, and online at westridgecarecenter.com. Laborers International Union of North America Local 43 is proud to be supporting high school sports. From individual members involved in coaching sports at many different levels to being fans, Local 43 is involved with our young people in the area. Members of Local 43 work in the construction building trades and heavy highway industries and are trained in environmental remediation as well as pipeline work. Local 43 is always seeking new members. LIUNA offers world-class training and education to start a safe career. Information is available at local43.org. In your search to locate a good old-fashioned family-owned pizza joint, skip the run-of-the-mill franchise options and head to Roscoe's Pizza on Edgewood Road behind Taco John's. At Roscoe's, the Hunt family is dedicated to providing mouth-watering pizza prepared from the freshest ingredients available. Choose from our 4 delicious styles of crusts, then add your favorite toppings to create your own personal pizza delight. Need a quick lunchtime alternative? Take advantage of Roscoe's fast-to-go noontime specials. And yes, they even offer gluten-free options. For the tastiest local experience, give the professionals at Roscoe's Pizza a call and surprise your family with a one-of-a-kind eating experience today. Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring? At Schumacher Carpets and More, it's the little things that count. Family owned since 1987, the professionals at Schumacher have what you're looking for. Whether it is carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, laminate, or wood, their personal service and quality products set Schumacher apart in the flooring industry. Famous for a relaxed and pressure-free shopping experience, let the experts at Schumacher Carpets and More break down your options with just a simple conversation. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today. Bim Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Bim Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Bim Ritter is the answer, as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Bim Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Bim Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at bimritter.com.
Back with you on the Bim Ritter Sportswear halftime show here at Wells Fargo Arena. Big thanks to Bim Ritter Sportswear. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or special event? Stop on by at 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids, or call 364-3479 or visit bimritter.com. As it's 31-26 Valley here at the halftime break, as crowds are being treated here to a unified basketball game with some special needs folks out there. And one thing, everybody can cheer for all these kids out there, and it's fun to watch them.
That's right.
Well, a good start for Valley. They got every time Valley gets running, things go well for the Tigers, and when it gets into a half-court game, it gets better for the Linn-Mar Lions.
Well, as much as Linn-Mar can make Valley play 5-on-5, I really think that's the key here in the second half. I mean, 8 points in transition for Valley, none for Linn-Mar here in this 5-point game, and every time Linn-Mar's been forced into a difficult shot or they've turned the ball over, it's one long pass ahead, and all of a sudden we've got one of those Valley athletes in space playing with a full head of steam, and boy, they are really tough to stop in that situation. That being said, when Linn-Mar's worked and been able to get some good shots, they can get their defense back and set in front. Valley's got to walk it up, and now all of a sudden they've got to play 5-on-5. That half-court defense has not been bad for the Lions. It's just a few too many transition opportunities that have been the difference so far in the first half.
Yeah, and we will get to that stat coming up in a moment. Scoring looks like this at halftime for Valley. They're being led by Jaden McGregory, the 6'2 junior guard. He's got 12, 5 field goals, including a couple of three-pointers. 8 for Kiki Deng. Zay Robinson's got 7, and Trevin Durack has got 4 on 2 field goals. For Linn-Mar, Davis Kern, after a slow start, leading the way. He's got 12, including a couple of 3-pointers. Well, make that 10 for Davis Kern on 4 field goals, including a couple of threes. 6 for Trey Wright. Payson Niedert has 5, 3 for Tyler Hilton, and Mason Matson with 2. No bench scoring in this one so far. Turnovers, 3 on Valley and 4 on Linn-Mar officially at the break. Shooting, Valley is 52% right now, 13 of 25, only 30%. Not a great three-point shooting team. They are 3 out of 10 in the first half and 2 out of 2 at the line. Linn-Mar 10 of 23 shooting, 44%, 4 out of 8 and 50%. That's what's keeping them close, and 2 for 2 at the line. And, I'll let you talk about rebounds and some other things on the stat sheet there, Nate.
Well, we look at the rebounding numbers here, 14 to 10 advantage Valley here in the first half, 3 of those being offensive, and 2 of those at least being on the one possession where we saw a little bit of that 1-2-2 point zone there, just as a different look out of the timeout. Following the media timeout with 4.5 to go there in the second. Linn-Mar getting back into the man-to-man after that possession. 2 offensive rebounds here for the Lions in the first half. A fairly clean half, only 3 fouls called on either team, so we're not seeing the foul trouble that we've seen in previous games here today. It has not been as physical as the other semifinal. It's probably a credit to the players as much as the officials here, so only 2 free throw attempts for each team in the first half. And when you look at, again, just breaking down, getting into the numbers a little bit more, we talked about fast break points. They're 8-0 advantage for Valley, and then points in the paint. Some of that is off of those transition dunks and layups, but also Urach just really, I don't know if he's having his way exactly with Kern inside, but he's gotten good position on a number of occasions. And if he can back him down and get within 4 or 5 feet of the basket, he's just really tough to guard as he turns over that right shoulder and just throws that baby hook up over the top of Davis Kern.
Yeah, fast break points, 8-0 right now for Valley. That's a big stat. When Valley gets running, they do well. And points in the paint also, Valley not only running but getting to the basket. They've got Linn-Mar beat there 18-8. And but all in all, I think after the slow start, Linn-Mar will take it. And adjustments being made, I'm sure, on both sides at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a 5-point game, you're still in it, no question about it. Valley's going to have the ball to start the second half here, so we'll see. Typically, coaches will come out with maybe their best set piece, you know, that they can feel comfortable trying to open up a good shot here. And be interesting to see what Linn-Mar does. They've had some advantages. You know, Wright's been able to get to the basket a couple of times. As you mentioned, he's got 6 points in the first half here, and a couple times they've tried to clear out Kern on one side of the floor, let him go one-on-one with Urach. We've had some success there, although Urach's played him pretty well in those situations. We did see Kern play a little ball screen action with Wright at the top and pick and pop out of that. That was good for Linn-Mar in the first half. So we'll see what Coach Robertson comes out here with. But again, if Linn-Mar can keep this a half-court game and just continue to stay active, play 5-on-5 defensively, and generate good shots, stay hot from the three-point line, 50% there in the first half, well, you should feel good about your chances here in the second half.
We will have Xavier tomorrow. The Xavier Saints in a 3A semifinal will take on MOC Floyd Valley, and we are scheduled to be on at 12 noon tomorrow. That'll be the second of the 3A semifinals. Clear Lake will take on ADM in the first one.
And that 3A field, interesting. The number 1 seed, Clear Lake, wins fairly handily, and then 5, 6, and 7 seeds, all upsets in the first round. So interesting field of 4 there in the semifinals in 3A.
Here at halftime, Linn-Mar with the lead, West Des Moines Valley with the lead over Linn-Mar, 31-26. We will come back with our second half from Des Moines right after this on CRM Live Sports.
Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org. Your search for healthy fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, Stack Wellness Cafe has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals as well as gym goers are singing the praises of our freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than Stack Wellness Cafe. End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lyndale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Are you looking for one unique workout location that combines everything you're looking for? The House of Iron is redefining the Cedar Rapids area fitness landscape. House of Iron isn't just another gym. It's a sanctuary for anyone seeking to transform their life through physical and mental well-being. Sporting state-of-the-art equipment and hexagonal lighting, not only is the space illuminated with a sense of energy and purpose, you will be too. Take advantage of other amenities like a cold plunge, a sauna, ultra-modern locker room, showers, and coming soon, a picture and posing room, and more. House of Iron offers monthly memberships as well as personal training sessions for people of all ages and ability. Whether you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or just beginning your wellness adventure, House of Iron promises to be more than just a gym. It's a beacon of hope, positivity, and vitality. And opening soon, a second location in the historic World Theater building of downtown Cedar Rapids. Epiphany Dermatology is a full-service dermatology practice that treats all conditions of the skin, hair, and nails. Dr. John Woolner has been practicing and treating patients for over 30 years. Epiphany Dermatology has built a reputation based on reliable customer service and quality skin and hair loss treatments. Epiphany Dermatology also places a special emphasis on skin cancer prevention, screenings, and treatment. Call them to book an appointment at 363-9936 and visit their website at epiphanydermatology.com. Epiphany Dermatology, 5264 Council Street Northeast, Suite 700 in Cedar Rapids.
Our second half coming up here from Des Moines, brought to you by Epiphany Dermatology and Dr. John Woolner. With over 30 years of experience, he's on Council Street Northeast, 5264 Council Street. You can stop by or call at 363-9936 to set up an appointment. Both teams back out. We're getting closer and closer to the second half. Winner gets Waukee Northwest. They are the first finalists. They beat Cedar Falls 57-49 as the Northwest Wolves, very, very talented, and they will go to the state championship game, and that will be coming up on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And they will take on either Linn-Mar or Valley at that time. And see what Chris Robertson has in store. I like when Davis Kern comes out on the perimeter, pulls Uriak out away from the basket. And Trevin hasn't exactly gone crazy on Davis either here in the first half, Nate, with only 4 points. So I imagine that he was probably challenged a little bit by B.J. Windhorst at halftime.
Well, Uriak has done a nice job as Kern has gotten closer to the basket, and I think you're right. That's going to be a key here. If Davis can find some space on the perimeter, he's knocked down 2 or 3 jumpers over the top of Uriak, where he's given him a little bit of space there as he's tried to work his footwork closer to the basket. Uriak just not giving ground. He's a big guy, obviously. He weighs more than Kern, so it's hard to move him inside. I'd love to see a little bit more pick and roll, pick and pop with Kern as well. Clear out the middle of the floor there. Maybe lift Nieder from the corner, who's knocked down a 3 in the first half there. So Linn-Mar's been able to get some good action going, and again, if they can just get the defense back, it starts by taking great shots, hopefully knocking them down, taking care of the basketball, getting your defense set as Valley brings it up the floor, and making this a 5-on-5 game as much as possible.
Just about ready to start the second half here. Good crowd on hand here at Wells Fargo Arena. Been a good week. Weather-wise, been a good week here at the state tournament. Other than the basket support collapsing before the opening game. That was entertaining to watch. Nobody underneath it, luckily, so that was good news. It didn't come down real fast. It kind of...
a dramatic fall.
It was a dramatic fall, indeed. But that got us about 10 minutes behind while they got it back together and put back up and everything plugged back in. You would think it'd be easy, but it's not.
There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of electronics, obviously, with the lights around the scoreboard and all of that. So got to make sure those connections are sound before you get started here, as both teams now taking the floor with their starting 5, and Valley will inbound here at half court to start the second half.
And, well, actually going to be Linn-Mar.
Oh, sorry.
So they're going to get the first crack at it, and they will go to the basket to our left here as we're underway with half number 2 from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Davis Kern between the circles. Urak on him on the handoff to Matson. They work the weave up top. Here's Wright. Bouncing the high post, and it was broken up by Robinson out of bounds.
Linn-Mar tried to clear out the right side there, brought both guards around over the top to see if they could isolate Kern in a one-on-one, and quick hands there from Robinson knocked it out of bounds.
So Matson will get it in, and his pass kicked out of bounds with the quick feed of Jaden McGregory. He'll try it again.
It seems like such a simple pass, but the hands, the feet, the quick twitch muscles here. Valley making everything difficult for the Lions here in this first possession.
So they'll just lob it into the backcourt and set it up with 15 on the shot clock. Matson to Kern, right of the key. Holds it outside the arc. See if they double him. They do momentarily. Down to 6 in the shot clock. Right, coming off the screen. Goes crossover, penetrates all the way in. Puts it up, a spinner no good, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Don't believe.
Boy, I thought it did.
Did it hit the rim?
I thought it did. He crossed over, went right to left. Couldn't quite get the angle, so he was trying to spin it off the backboard. And it looked to me like it caught the board in just a bit of the rim before it came down. They're going to show us the replay here. He hangs in the air.
Oh, they are going to give it to Linn-Mar.
And I think it did.
This was not going to make BJ Windhorst very happy.
So Linn-Mar with a fresh 35 will throw it in underneath.
So instead of a turnover, it will be Lion basketball.
Coach Windhorst here challenging the boundaries of that coaching box as he gives some feedback to the officials.
31-26 as we're just underway with the second half. Here's Hilton. Isolated left wing, gets it up top, turns down the shot to Matson, shovels it over to Kern. So they overload this left side, and then Davis dribbled it off his foot out of bounds.
So Kern was going to fake the handoff there with Matson lifting out of the corner and try to drive it to the baseline, and just left-handed dribble went off of his left foot out of bounds here, and Valley will now take over here for their first possession of the third quarter.
31-26, Tigers going to the basket to our right. Zay Robinson plays catch with McGregory. They'll bounce it to Urak down low. He'll go up with the off-balance fadeaway, no good from 10, and rebounded by Hilton.
It's a tough shot there, Dirk Nowitzki style, kind of pushing off that back foot. Hard to block it, but hard to finish. Good contest there from Kern.
Lions trying to cut into this 5-point lead. Matson can't do it with the fadeaway, and now we've got a foul underneath. I think they're going to get a Tiger push on McGregor.
Interesting call there. Matson was battling for the rebound. Looked like maybe he got pulled from behind.
Yeah, they're going to be Lion ball, second on McGregor. As Linn-Mar will throw it out deep to Hilton. Nice shake and bake move. He'll take it left of the lane. Puts a body on McGregor, and a chance at a three-point play.
That was quite a sequence there as he went to the baseline, gave his right shoulder into McGregor, tried to push him off a little bit, went to the fade, and then McGregor just stuck his left hand out here, pushed Matson right in the chest. Or Hilton, excuse me, knocked him to the floor. The shot goes in from about 10 feet out, and now he'll go up the line for a potential and one on the mid-range jumper, which you don't see very often.
And he does. Hilton doubles up his point total from the first half. He's got 6. 31-29 now. Lions within 2 as Robinson will walk it into the front court for Valley. High dribble, leaves it for Urak. Shovels it off to Kiki Dang. He'll drop it inside. Urak going one-on-one with Kern. Got doubled now. Hilton came over. McGregor gets it back to McGregory. Holds it top of the key, flips it to Urak. Not great spacing right now. Trevin takes it inside. No look pass off Dang, out of bounds.
And the half-court defense very good here on the 2 opening possessions for Linn-Mar. There, every time Urak turned one way or the other, he found a double team. Just really active hands. The spacing, as you mentioned, a little bit congested there for Valley. And now Linn-Mar a chance to tie the game here with a field goal or potentially take the lead with a 3.
Under 6 to play. Off the clear out. Wright will do so. Went right down the lane, downhill, and got the 2.
Flat ball screen there from Kern.
And on the other end, Robinson so quick. He did his Trey Wright impression and got fouled.
Well, on the offensive end, I love that flat ball screen right there. So Kern steps up right at the top of the key. His back is to the basket. The point guard's got a 2-way go. Wright just hits the gas, straight line to the basket, lays it in, nobody home. But then in transition, once again, the pass ahead for Valley quickly. Robinson coming with a full head of steam to the basket there. Nobody could get in front of him, and now he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Wright's first, or make that Robinson's first one's no good. Zay, a 67% foul shooter. Trying for his 8th point. We are tied at 31 between Linn-Mar and Valley. 5:48 to play in the 3rd. Second free throw on the way and good. Robinson with 8. Little token pressure in the backcourt as Dang will pick up Wright. Goes crossover with the dribble. Stop and go move. Will take it inside. Kicked it back out to Nieder. High catch on it. Got it to Kern coming off the screen. He'll hand it back to Mason Matson. Couple jab steps now on the drive. Falling down, missed the shot, but it went right to Hilton for the putback.
Well, Matson thought he was going to bump the defender off. The defender just gave way. Matson falling to the ground, throws it off the backboard wildly, and Kern, right spot at the right time, just caught it and laid it in.
Linn-Mar by 1, 33-32. Here's Urak with the turnaround hook, in and out. Kern the rebound.
The Valley's continued to go to Urak in that short corner to try to give him that inside shoulder kind of power dribble there. Linn-Mar's defended it much better here in the second half.
Sure have. Under 5 to play. We'll have a media timeout coming up. Nieder goes cross court. Matson at the left point. Working on Dang, trying to turn the corner. They're going to get a foul on Dang.
Well, Deng trying to shoot over the top of that ball screen up and jump in between the ball handler and the screener. Just ran right over the dribbler. We'll pick up the foul here as we go to our first media timeout here of the second half.
4:46 to play in the 3rd. Linn-Mar 33, Valley 32. And we're back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
At Jersey Mike's, we've offered a sub above since 1956. It starts with bread, fresh baked in our stores every day, topped with quality meats, cheeses, and ingredients sliced and grilled right in front of your eyes. And don't forget to add the juice, the red wine vinegar and olive oil blend that gives a Jersey Mike's subs its exquisite zing. Stop in and visit Jersey Mike's now at their 3 metro locations in the Fountains on the northeast side and on the east end of Marion near the corner of Highways 151 and 13 and Edgewood Road in the Westdale area. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Spinal Corrective Center, PC, 3800 River Ridge Drive, Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Dr. Gene Kretzinger and Dr. Janet Kuehl provide education to families on healthy living and wellness. If you want to reach optimum health and peak performance levels or are suffering from injury, pain, and other health problems, the chiropractic care they provide can give you relief and stability. Spinal Corrective Center PC has over 50 years combined experience in chiropractic care. And athletes, let us help you perform at 100% through sports chiropractic care. Call today at 393-3996 to schedule an appointment or go online at spinalcc.com. Spinal Corrective Center PC, delivering quality chiropractic care for the body to function at its highest level.
Lions with the lead of 1, 33-32, as we're back here in Des Moines at Wells Fargo Arena for this 4A semifinal. Winner gets Waukee Northwest. Linn-Mar 45% shooting, Valley 48% shooting, but the Lions are 50% from 3. And they own a 1-point lead. And at times over this run of 2 straight state championships for Valley here, Nate, sometimes when they they will get frustrated, and they will make some mental mistakes. Now, they can look as good as everybody out there in the Midwest at times, but there are times that they just kind of zone out a little bit.
Well, it can be a little bit of an emotional roller coaster there. You lose your poise here and there, especially the McGregor foul that caused the N1 there. You could see their teammates being a little bit frustrated with that. Here, Valley coming out and really being physical with Wright up top here. So we'll see what they do defensively here, but would be nice if Linn-Mar could tack onto this lead.
Matson two-man game. Little pick and roll with Kern. Has a left free throw line. Going cross court, going back door, finds Hilton. Nice spin underneath, fakes, and got fouled by Urak.
That was a great play by Hilton there. Kern just kind of being patient, power dribble through the lane, dribbled at the wing there as Hilton went back door, found him on that pass. Urak had to help down, kind of got himself out of position, leaned in for the block, and just toppled Hilton to the ground as he'll go to shoot two.
So Tyler Hilton will go to the line. 72% on the year for the junior. 1 for 1 tonight, and he gets the roll on free throw number 1. We'll pick our player of the game, brought to you by Schumacher Carpets and More at the end of this one. Online at SchumacherCarpets.com. Free throw number 2. Hilton, second half of the year, has been outstanding for Linn-Mar, and he got them both.
Just great movement away from the basketball there on the backdoor cut now, and we'll see if Linn-Mar, who's defended very well here in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, can get another stop.
35-32, and they've made this a half-court game, which is going to favor the Lions. McGregor working the perimeter to McGregory. Little head and shoulder fake, yo-yos a dribble, now takes it inside, puts up the fall away, rimming it good on about a 12-footer.
He's made 2 of those now in this game where he just gets a full head of steam and then hits the brakes kind of off balance, and that one just rolled off the front of the rim, as you said, from about 12 feet out.
35-34, we're over halfway here in quarter number 3. Matson on a bounce down low to Kern. Gonna spin on the left block. Had it knocked away, picks it back up, gets it over to Matson. 14 on the shot clock. Matson right back to Kern. He'll penetrate, picks it up at the free throw line. Got it to Hilton, goes behind the back all the way in. Reverse slam short though. And then the offensive board to Hilton. Had a shot block. Kern comes up with it. The one-hander from the lane, no good. Rebound volleyball around and a foul as Hilton fouled Zay Robinson.
Well, you probably could have called a foul a couple of times before that. Everybody's body just crashing into each other, going after the boards there. Robinson comes down finally with the last one there. A couple good looks for the Lions. Hilton on his drive there, I thought maybe he had a finish on the right side. He went with the reverse on the left side instead, which is a little bit more difficult here. Nevertheless, Linn-Mar clinging to that 1-point lead.
Yep, 35-34, Valley looking for the lead. McGregory up top, stop and go move. He'll take it inside, high archer, no, in and out. And the rebound to Hilton.
Same thing right there, downhill, hits the brakes, little Top Gun action, the flyby, and that one he missed. 2 out of 3 on those pull-ups now so far for McGregory.
We're under 3 to play here in quarter number 3. Bounce up top, and they're gonna get an offensive foul on an illegal screen. I think Hilton will get it.
That's tough. Linn-Mar just running a little bit of a weave up top. Valley's been in the same action for much of the game there. Just a dribble handoff. The defender just ran right into, looked like Hilton there, and he's going to pick up an offensive foul for being an obstacle for the defender. So curious call, but nevertheless.
3 on Hilton too. So that's a big, big call right there. McGregory got it to Urak, turns the corner, drives in, shot rejected by Kern. Out to Wright. Wright will bring it up in a hurry. Leaves it for Hilton. He'll penetrate. Spin down low. Off balance shot. No. McGregor got body on him. Both go down, and Valley coming the other way. Dang to Robinson. He'll take it baseline for the trailer up top. McGregor. A few extracurriculars went on the other side. Here's Dang off the glass. Tough shot on a runner high off the glass from the right side.
Really tough shot from Dang there. Fading away on the right side. He just kissed it up way high on the glass and knock it down. And at the other end, McGregor really got away with a push on the last shot for Linn-Mar.
Wright got loose again. That stop and go down the left side of the lane. And what a night, 10 for Trey Wright.
He's been cooking, as the kids say there, with Ding on him at the top, just to stop and go and gets himself all the way to the rim.
37-36. Here's Robinson inside. Oh, weird. Wild shot, missed it, and then Urach got the tip.
And Robinson just throwing it up wildly, missed everything, and then Urach just skied in for the little tip in over the front of the rim.
38-37. Kern turns the corner, takes it in, and fouled on the reverse layup by Urach. That's his second.
It's been a good battle between Kern and Urach. Both guys, I think, are really doing a good job defending each other. We talked a little bit about Urach getting the ball in the short corner. Kern's been doing a better job there. The help has been there sooner. Here again, they just clear out the left side for Kern, and once he gets that right shoulder underneath the defender, he's very clever with his body there to draw the foul.
Gonna get a 30-second Valley timeout here, as BJ Windhorst will talk it over before the Lion free throws. 38-37 Valley with 1:27 to play here in quarter number 3. As Davis Kern is going to make his way to the free throw line. He's got 10 points. Urach's got 6 in that head-to-head battle right there. It's been a well-played game. They've got Linn-Mar with 6 turnovers and 4 on Valley right now.
Well, Urach contributing in other ways as well. 8 rebounds so far in the game, 4 assists. So he's been facilitating a little bit out of that low post area there. We talked a little bit about just the lack of substitutions here for both teams. Valley going to the bench here. Looks like for a substitution for the last minute or so here in the third quarter, but we'll see if fatigue becomes a factor at all as we get into the fourth quarter.
Lions will bring Max Robertson in at the next dead ball. Valley has only had 1 sub, and that was for about 30 seconds all night. Free throw good for Kern, and he's an 80% foul shooter. The South Dakota State signee. Coach Henderson saw him on Monday from Brookings.
Romek into the game here for Valley, giving McGregor a quick breather.
Kern with 1 more, puts it up and missed it, and Zay Robinson got the rebound. Tied at 38.
A rare miss there. Kern 80% from the line on the season.
Robinson crossover dribble, throws up a wild one again, and saved again by Urach. On the baseline, he'll take it into the lane, spins down in the block, up good, counting the foul. Got the friendly roll. And a chance at the 3-point play.
It's a tough one there. Robertson doubling down as Urach tried to counter back to the middle, and boy, if you're a little guy, you just got to grab those arms and not let him get that shot off there if you're committing to that double team. Urach so strong going up through Kern's body and Robertson's arms, and he'll go to the line here.
Urach, no good on the free throw. He's 71%. 40-38, stays a 2-point game. 1 minute to play here in the third. Here's Wright.
Valley with an adjustment here, putting McGregory on right as Deng now moves over to play Niedert.
17 on the shot clock. Couple jab steps for Kern. Gonna back his way right free throw line. Fakes, goes up off balance with it. No. Oh, and a late whistle.
Very late whistle there. Probably the right call though. Good footwork from Kern. He kind of gave him a shoulder like he was going to shoot the fadeaway. Got Urach up on his toes and then stepped through. Urach kind of hit him with the chest as he was going up with that outside hand. And so Kern now back to the free throw line. And I believe the third on Urach.
He's got 3, and Marcus McGregor with 3. Linn-Mar has Tyler Hilton with 3. And Max Robertson with 2 as the free throw rims in and out for Kern. Lions right now 6 of 8 tonight from the free throw line.
Valley going to leave Urach in the game here. 41.7 left in the third. Linn-Mar will have a chance at another shot at the end of the quarter.
Valley missed them both.
Valley with the arrow here.
Romich is in right now for Valley as McGregor is out. And Zay Robinson will walk it up for the Valley Tigers.
About a 6-second differential here, game clock to shot clock.
I think Robertson probably going to be the one to come help on whoever goes downhill here for Valley. We'll see. McGregory out top, just holds it there, down to 10 on the shot clock. Going to come off that high screen. Nope, he's going to pull up for the three. Way off. Rebound right. Lions got time. Long up court pass. Niedert. Touch pass. Kern had it knocked away from behind. Put back block. Third effort. No, and that's it for the quarter. Boy, you thought Linn-Mar had a dunk, and they ended up with nothing. Through three. Buckle the seatbelts. We're going to head to the fourth. 40-38. West Des Moines Valley over the Linn-Mar Lions. We'll come back to Des Moines after this. You're listening to coverage of the state tournament right here on CRM Live Sports.
Ben Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Ben Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Ben Ritter is the answer, as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Ben Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Ben Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at benritter.com. The Cedar Rapids Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time.
40-38 in favor of West Des Moines Valley as we head to the fourth quarter. Scott Unash, Coach Nate Sanderson with you. Shooting through three, Linn-Mar 37%, 14-38, 4 of 8 from three. Lions didn't even attempt a three in that quarter. Valley 47% for the game, 17-36 and 3 of 11 from three-point range. And Linn-Mar out-rebounding Valley by 3 here.
Well, Linn-Mar's had some great opportunities both on the glass. That last possession there, a couple really good looks and just great hustle plays from Valley to wipe away what you said might have been a dunk from Kern. Got the deflection from behind, putback got blocked, and so really good hustle there from Valley. And as you mentioned, Linn-Mar did not attempt a three-point field goal there in the third quarter, really playing a little bit more downhill through Kern in the middle of the lane, clearing out the left side for him to kind of use that crab dribble and try to create out of that spacing. And Linn-Mar able to get to the free throw line there in the third quarter as well, 4 of 7 from the foul line after just 2 free throw attempts in the first half.
Valley will have the possession to start the fourth quarter. Zay Robinson, Jaden McGregory in there. Marcus McGregor with 3 fouls back in. Trevin Urak with 3 fouls. And Kiki Dang also in there. Lions will go back to their starters as Matson back into the ball game. Underway, fourth quarter. Zay Robinson will lob it to McGregory. He'll turn the corner, drives in, high off the glass, and got it to go.
Well, he has made some tough shots in this game. That one just a strong right-handed drive, but really a difficult angle. I thought Kern contested that exceptionally well. Just caught enough of the front of the rim off the backboard to roll it in.
42-38, 4-point Valley lead. Every possession is just going to be huge here in this fourth quarter. Kern right of the circle. He'll go baseline, cut off, get the ball back to Tyler Hilton. Ooh, dangerous pass. Robinson almost got it. Here's Kern for a deep three, and he buried it from the right wing.
Right in Urak's face from the right wing, right in front of Coach Robertson there. The big three-point field goal to cut that lead to 1.
Kern with 14, 42-41 Valley. Tigers working the wave. Deng, Urak, and then Kern got the foul. He slapped him. Only the first though on Davis.
And reached across there trying to get the deflection on that high dribble from Urak, who was coming into that dribble handoff on the wing. Kern just a little bit too much of the wrist there. We'll reset the shot clock here for Valley. 7:02 to go in the fourth.
42-41 in favor of the Tigers, as Zay Robinson will get it in right in front of us. McGregory holds it, left wing. Got it to Robinson. Up top, McGregory. They're going to work that perimeter. Now McGregory on the drive all the way in this time in and out on that kiss off the glass.
Almost the same shot in the last possession, just did not get the roll on that one. He was looking for a foul, but I think he was more off balance than the contact.
Wright took it in. That time got cut off with McGregory on him. And up top to Kern.
McGregory a little bit more length there than Robinson.
Wright going to turn the corner. Fadeaway 17-footer won't go on the line driver. And the rebound is A. Robinson. Valley by one. Robinson stop and go dribble. Teardrop floater for the lane. Nothing but net.
He is just so hard to guard in space when he's coming downhill in transition. If he can't get set up and get a wall of help behind him there, he's just tough to stay in front of as he knocked down that little 6-footer.
44-41. Again, Wright got loose. Contact on the layup. No call. And we go the other way with Valley on the run. Here's McGregory. He dishes to the corner. Deng for a three. And wait a minute, what do we got? A foul on the push, I think, before the shot on Linn-Mar. And Wright's going to get his second foul, make that.
It's probably a good foul by Wright there. That kick out to the corner was going to lead to a wide open three. He got fouls to give. He's not in any foul trouble. Let's that defense get set here. For the Lions.
Pull up from 15. High archer almost banked it. Didn't mean to. And Kern got the rebound.
If you like Robinson shooting 16-footers off the dribble for sure, better than getting penetration at the rim.
5:40 to play here in the ball game. Valley by 3. Winner gets Waukee Northwest. Nieder right of the circle. Deep 3 no. And rebounded by Kiki Deng.
That was about 25, 26 feet out there. A long three from Nieder.
Here's Deng. McGregor gets it back to Robinson at the far hash mark, and Valley will bring it back out and use some clock here. Up 44-41. Robinson angles right with the dribble, got it to McGregor. He'll bounce on the high-low inside. Urak got doubled, goes back door, finds McGregor, missed the bunny. Oh, man.
Again, the double team coming as soon as Urak gets the ball in that short corner and looks to penetrate. Hilton left McGregor to try to trap the basketball there. Urak found a way to get the ball through, but McGregor missed the layup.
Kern off the clear out. Isolated left side, gives it up now to Matson. With Deng on him, 15 on the shot clock. 44-41 Valley. Linn-Mar can tie with the deep ball. Matson crossover dribble on the drive all the way in and finishes with the left hand.
It's interesting that Deng just has really struggled staying in front of the ball handler, whether it's Matson or Wright on the perimeter. That time they really isolated, spread the floor, and let Matson go to work, and he got all the way to the rim for two.
1 point Valley lead, 44-43. Robinson standing dribble out front with the left hand. He'll go crossover, takes it right to the lane all the way in and drew the foul. Got tripped. And that's going to take us to immediate timeout here, as Matson will get his first personal. Team foul number 3. Valley with none in the fourth quarter. And we got 4:15 to play in this 4A semifinal. Valley 44 and the Linn-Mar Lions 43. And we're back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Epiphany Dermatology is a full-service dermatology practice that treats all conditions of the skin, hair, and nails. Dr. John Woolner has been practicing and treating patients for over 30 years. Epiphany Dermatology has built a reputation based on reliable customer service and quality skin and hair loss treatments. Epiphany Dermatology also places a special emphasis on skin cancer prevention, screenings, and treatment. Call them to book an appointment at 363-9936 and visit their website at epiphanydermatology.com. Epiphany Dermatology, 5264 Council Street Northeast, Suite 700 in Cedar Rapids. No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member.
Coming down to crunch time here at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. 44-43 is West Des Moines Valley with the lead over the Linn-Mar Lions. And arrow right now favors Linn-Mar. And as I mentioned before the break, Valley doesn't have a team foul here in the fourth quarter, and the Lions have already chalked up 3.
Well, we'll see if that becomes a factor here. Obviously, you want to be the team Here's some rocket science for you. You'd like to be ahead rather than be behind when you get into the last 4 minutes. But if you have a chance to be in control of the game there, make the other team chase you down, use some of those fouls. But Linn-Mar, pretty good defense on that last possession. They forced Robinson into a pretty tough shot going to his right. Just got the reach-in foul from behind there. So he will come out of the timeout shooting 2 at the free throw line here, with Valley trying to nurse a 1-point lead.
Yeah, bailed him out on that. And it will be Robinson on the line. Zay 1 out of 2 tonight. The Iowa State signee, wide receiver for the Cyclones, and Matt Campbell on the football field. First free throw short. A lot of people think he could have been a D1 basketball player too.
Must be nice to have so many options.
I did not have those. Second one on the way. Missed them both, but Urak got the offensive board.
Tough right there. Robinson going 0 for 2, and Linn-Mar just can't secure the rebound. Nice play by Urak to give him an extra possession.
Gregory on the weave out top to McGregor. Hands it off to Robinson. Giving him a little bit of room to take that 3. They got neatered on him now. McGregor puts up a wild shot for the free throw line. Tried to draw the contact, and then the Lions throw it away on the outlet. Robinson to Urak, right back to Robinson. Hangs, double pumper, no. And rebounded underneath by Kern.
Quite a sequence right there. Right, first of all, shoulder blocking McGregor, and no call there, which caused a bit of a miss. Kern throws the outlet that's picked off and then blocks Robinson. Now Linn-Mar.
Matson's 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Hilton. He's got a double-double now. He'll put up the fadeaway and scores from 10 on the right block.
What a tough shot right there, right over the top of McGregor off the offensive rebound. And now Linn-Mar back in front by 1 with 3:10 to play.
45-44, 12 points, 11 rebounds right now for Tyler Hilton. Or make it 10 rebounds. McGregor, left of the key, up top, Kiki Deng. He'll go crossover, he'll spin in the lane, Hang shoots, no, Urak got the rebound, back up, good, count it and a foul.
Just really good defense there on Deng's penetration. He got to about 6 feet in the middle of the lane. Linn-Mar rotated over there to make that finish difficult. Unfortunately, they left Urak here without being blocked out. He gets the rebound, and they foul him on the putback here. So big 3-point play opportunity for Valley. 2:55 to go here, fourth quarter.
46-45, trying to make it a 2-point Tiger lead. On the way, got it. Urak with 7.5, 11 in the game. He's got a double-double with 12 rebounds. Valley 47, Linn-Mar 45, and got a holding foul. I think they're going to get away from the ball. Urak on his 4th. Wow.
Boy, that is a surprising call, similar to the offensive foul call we saw in Hilton earlier in the third quarter there. It looked like Urak was just trying to play underneath Kern, so he couldn't roll to the basket. Maybe just leaned on him too much. And so now the first foul on Valley, but as you said, the 4th on Urak. Look for Kern to go right at him here.
Yeah, they're going to keep him in there. See if Linn-Mar sets something up here. Here's Kern, going to put it on the floor. He's going to drive on him, puts up the shot, had it blocked, got it back, up and in.
And you like to see it right there. Kern not wasting any time, just putting the right shoulder right into Urak there. He had to give him a little bit of ground. Kern with the offensive rebound and putback, and we are tied with 2:20 to go.
47-47. Valley with the basketball. Robinson will pull up for a 3, no good, and Kern got the board. Boy, you can live with that.
Absolutely. Trey Wright's done an outstanding job negotiating the ball screens up top with Robinson. Really understands the scout. You want to try to force him into that 3-point shot. He's done a nice job staying in front.
47-47. They work the triangle left. Whip pass down low. Kern again. Going to go one-on-one with Urak. Kicks it out. Cross court to Hilton. Fakes. Couple spins. 10 on the shot clock. Got it out of there to Wright. Wright will go baseline, beat Deng again, and scores.
Once again, Deng cannot stay in front of the dribble drive right there. Wright, just a little jab, straight line right to the backboard for the layup. 1:30 to play. Linn-Mar with the 2-point advantage.
49-47. We'll see what Valley will do. Both crowds are up on their feet. McGregor has been quiet as of late. Takes it inside and drew the foul.
I think that was the right call right there. McGregory's been really good at dribble penetration. He's made a couple tough shots. That one obviously not going to go there, but Linn-Mar the double team and just didn't quite get themselves established. And so McGregory will go to the line with some pressure here. 1:21 left to play, and he will shoot 2.
Second on Davis Kern. And Jaden McGregory to the line. He's a 64% foul shooter. First one on the way and got it.
Also of note here, that's the 5th team foul on the Lions. So Valley will be in the bonus here at just 1:21 left, but any foul on Linn-Mar will put them on the line. Valley only 1 team foul, so 3 to give if they get in a situation where they're trying to get Linn-Mar to the line.
Possession aerial to the Lions as McGregory got them both, and we're going to get a timeout, a full timeout taken by Valley. 49-49 with 1:21 to play. We'll come back after this. You're listening to high school basketball from CRM Live Sports.
American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details.
Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful. Plumbing fixtures, a great variety. Transform your home with Plum Supply. Our kitchen designs are amazing. Our service is priceless. Plum Supply. Touch and see. Plum Supply kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
49-49 as we're back for this 4A semifinal. Winner gets Waukee Northwest on Friday afternoon. As it'll be Linn-Mar to bring it in the front court with Trey Wright.
A little bit of zone here from Valley. That point zone with Urach in the middle here. Different look out of the timeout.
Coming up on a minute to play here in the ball game. 17 on the shot clock. Whip pass cross court. Kern gets it right back. Fakes the 3 to Matson. He'll drive the lane. Hook pass to Kern. Got tipped. 9 on the shot clock. Nieder back to Matson. Gonna have to get it underneath. He does it. Hilton dunks it.
What an incredible pass there on the dribble drive. Split the seams of the zone. Dropped it off to the dunker on the backside, and he hammered it home with 2 hands.
51-49, and that took a while. Here's McGregory all the way in. Got it blocked by Kern. And now Valley's going to have to foul, and they got fouls to give.
Fouls to give is right. You got to take care of it here.
Oh, and a foul and a reach on Deng, and a break for the Lions because that ricocheted off of Trey Wright.
It rolled up ahead there. It looked like Matson was going to get the recovery. Deng is beside himself, but I think it was the right call here. Just the 2nd team foul now on Valley. Linn-Mar is going to take a full timeout to talk it over. They'll throw it in on the side here. Valley with 3 fouls to give before they put the Lions on the line.
51-49, Linn-Mar with 27.5 to play here in the ball game. We'll have the Westridge Care Center post-game show for you coming up, and we'll be back. We'll take a quick break. Back after this on CRM Live Sports.
Laborers International Union of North America Local 43 is proud to be supporting high school sports. From individual members involved in coaching sports at many different levels to being fans, Local 43 is involved with our young people in the area. Members of Local 43 work in the construction building trades and heavy highway industries and are trained in environmental remediation as well as pipeline work. Local 43 is always seeking new members. LIUNA offers world-class training and education to start a safe career. Information is available at local43.org.
Back with you with Linn-Mar holding a 2-point lead off a great pass from Mason Matson to Tyler Hilton, who slammed it home. Now you know, and I'm sure Chris Robertson went over in the huddle, Nate, that, okay, they're coming after hamper you with everything they've got. Shot clock is off, and they've got 2 fouls to give you.
Yeah, it'd be 3 fouls before Linn-Mar goes to the line here. I would imagine you'll see a quick double team on the first catch. You might trap them hard to force a timeout before you grab a hold.
And there's a foul right away. And not any time coming off. Jaden Davison came in to commit a foul.
It's a smart play if you can get the officials to call that. Looked like he might have had a handful of Wright's jersey there as he was trying to cut open.
Inbound, they got it to Matson, quickly fouled by McGregory. And that will be the 4th, so one more will put Linn-Mar in the bonus. 25-7 to go. Lions 51, Valley 49. Trying to end the reign of the 2-time defending state champion Valley Tigers here. And now it'll be Niedert to throw it in. Looking, and they got Dang in the foul. He was holding Matson the whole time.
Yep, smart. I mean, that's smart basketball from Valley there, just grabbing him from around behind, trying to keep him from breaking free. Or at least that's what you're trying to show the official there, but that put Matson on the line here. He is a 70% free throw shooter on the season, and overall here for Linn-Mar, 70% there, Wright 79, Kern 80, so you've got good free throw shooters out on the floor.
Free throw number 1, no good, missed it short.
Just a little bit short there. Now he'll shoot another one. This becomes a big one here.
Make it a full one possession game and lead. 51-49 Linn-Mar, 25-7 to play here in the ball game. Matson to the line. Bensonese puts it up and good.
Nothing but net on the second one, so 3-point game here.
And we're going to get a Valley timeout before the inbound. With 25.7 to go. And it will be a full timeout. Romick will come in. And Valley now with 1 timeout left. Lions have 2 here. And, well, you know what's coming. It's going to be Jaden McGregory or Zay Robinson going downhill.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how they play this, if they're going to play for the quick 2 or if they're going to play for a 3-point shot to try to tie here. I mean, I would imagine you'd try to get to the rim as quickly as you can. Only 1 timeout to stop the clock. Linn-Mar has 2 that they can use to preserve possession here. As you mentioned before, Linn-Mar with the arrow in case there is any jump ball situation here. Honestly, if I'm Valley, I might play for the 3 early. Gives you a chance for an offensive rebound, and a putback perhaps if you can't get something going downhill right away. Linn-Mar would have the option of fouling as well if they wanted to prevent that 3-point shot, but they've struggled rebounding out of that free throw situation. Yurok with a big offensive rebound on a free throw earlier. So a lot of strategy here on both sides, but Linn-Mar able to set the defense here with the timeout as Valley will bring it the length of the floor. 25.7 left, and Linn-Mar leading by 3.
52-49 Linn-Mar. We'll have our play of the game afterwards, brought to you by Carpenter's Local 308. Lion crowd on the opposite side of the arena, all standing right now. As it'll be Zay Robinson to inbound. Lions will not show any backcourt pressure here.
Just a little bit neatered up now, Wright flashing up ahead just to get the ball inbounds.
Here comes McGregory in a hurry. McGregory going to go all the way in, lays it up, no, but he drew the blocking foul. And probably a very, very good thing that didn't go in because Niedert tried to draw the charge and did not get there in time.
Well, Niedert kind of got stuck in between. It looked for a second like he was going to try to draw the charge, couldn't get there. And McGregory, boy, if he lays that in and shooting an and 1, Niedert lucky that that missed. Now McGregory will go to the line for 2.
2 out of 2 tonight. 20.5 seconds to play. Benzonese puts it up and got it. He'll have 1 more. 19 for McGregory. As Davidson will come in and they'll take Yurok out. So a little bit more speed on the floor for the Tigers.
And someone that can give a foul here. I would imagine Niedert will throw it in for Linn-Mar. It puts your 4 free throw shooters above 70% out on the floor.
Second one, no good. Robinson got the rebound, and he's going to pull it back outside. 12 seconds to go. Standing dribble, down 2, and a timeout by Valley. They'll use their final timeout here. They let him play on that rebound, Nate. There was a lot of contact. Robinson out-jumped everybody, though.
Well, no surprise there. He was in between 2 Lions on the left side of the basket there, just kind of skied over the top, got enough of the basketball to come down and then dribble it out. Surprises me a little bit that they wouldn't let him play there. Sometimes you get cross-matched defensively on an offensive rebound. It looked like Robinson might have had an advantage going downhill in the middle of the floor, but Coach Windhorst, who's done this many times before, takes the timeout, so they will throw it in on the side here with 10.5 left to go. If you're Linn-Mar, obviously you want to defend the 3-point line here. Try to stay in front the best you can. You do not want to put them on the free throw line on an and 1 situation. I would imagine you're going to see a clear out for Urach inside and see if he can go to work against Kern with 10 seconds to go.
Now we'll see how Linn-Mar will play this. Man-to-man. Robinson inbound. They've got everybody stacked on the far side of the court. Here we go. Looking to get it in. Got it in. McGregory back to Robinson. He's going to take the deep 3. No good. Rebound off the rim. Put back up. No good. Third effort. No. Fourth effort. Good. And we're going to overtime. Urach crashed the boards. Tigers crashed the boards. And we're going to OT.
Well, that was quite a sequence there. Robinson takes the long 3 with about 6-7 seconds left on the clock, and then a scramble here on the glass. Urach had great position inside. McGregory got held. The ball hit the rim a second time. McGregor's put back no good. Robinson's put back no good. And then Urach with the cleanup there right at the buzzer as Valley scrambles to force overtime here in the well.
52-52. No doubt that was before the expiration of time. And they just crashed the boards relentlessly there. So we got an extra 4 minutes on the board. And we're tied at 52. As now you take a look at, in fact, Urach's got 4 fouls. And for Linn-Mar, Hilton's got 3. Tyler Hilton with 14 points, 10 rebounds. Davis Kern with 16 points, 9 rebounds. Urach's got a double-double, 13 and 13 for Valley. Zay Robinson, 10 and 10. He's got a double-double. Been a heck of a basketball game.
It's been a great game, back and forth here. You see Valley get off to the good start early. Linn-Mar claws back, takes a lead in the second quarter. Valley then 5-point lead at half. Linn-Mar comes back within 2 to start the fourth here, and then it felt like Linn-Mar was in control of the game. A big missed free throw there in the final minute, and then just unable to secure or even bat that offensive rebound away if he could just punch it out of there. But unfortunately for the Lions, Valley keeps it alive. That athleticism we've been talking about all night comes into play there on the rebound. And now we will tip it up here for 4 minutes of extra time.
The 2 D1 centers ready to go at it here. In a loud Wells Fargo arena. Kern and Urach to tip it up. Tied at 52-52. Overtime underway, and the Lions win the tap. Matson, right metered, along with Kern and Hilton.
Valley looks like they're a little
Matson, a deep 3, in and out, tipped up, no good. Rebound underneath. McGregor has got it.
Urach looked like he didn't know if they were in man or zone there. A little bit confused, left the 3-point shooter wide open, just couldn't get it to go.
52-52. So many times, whoever scores first in overtime wins these things. We'll see what happens here. A little shake and bake move. McGregor, he takes it in, almost lost his footing, and threw it out deep to the 6'9" Urach. 8 on the shot clock. Robinson, standing dribble out top. Comes off the ball, screen and roll underneath. Urach, reverse layup, no good, but fouled.
And once again, the flat ball screen up top there for Robinson. It is one of the hardest screening actions to guard there. Robinson looked like he was going right, crossed him left, and then Urach rolled right to the rim. Good foul there from Linn-Mar to put him on the line as Urach hit the floor pretty hard there, but he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Kern got the foul. That's a 3rd on Davis. Trevin Urach on the line and got it to crawl in. Get the front the backboard and down.
A number of free throws tonight that have rolled around, hit the rim a couple of times, and found their way down.
53-52. One more on the way. Up and good. Curled it in. Urach gets the free throws, and it's 54-52 in favor of Valley. And a little bit of token pressure. They've got Dang back on right, and back to the zone here for Valley.
Back in the zone. Looks like a little bit more of a 2-3 maybe.
Right. Trey holds it up top. We've played a minute here in overtime. Right turns the corner all the way in. Driving a kick out to Nieder. Turned down the shot. Got it to Matson. 10. Over to Nieder. 3. Too strong. And the rebound out of there to Valley. Good block out.
Yeah, McGregory did a great job blocking out Kern on the backside there. Hilton takes the deep 3 on the right wing, and now Linn-Mar's got to find a stop.
54-52. Valley with the basketball and the 2-point lead. They tied it at the buzzer in regulation. Robinson left hash. Lob out top, Urach. He'll hand it off to McGregory. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Robinson holding it out front. He'll step back, fire the 3, no good. Rebounded by Hilton, or Nieder.
Urach almost went over the back there, pulled his hand back at the last second here as Linn-Mar will reset.
Kern, a deep 3, won't go, and the rebound is A. Robinson.
A couple of open looks on that right wing there for Linn-Mar. Unfortunately, that one just a little bit strong, and now Valley, content to shorten this game a little bit, will dribble out the shot clock here before we are likely to see another ball screen. Try to get downhill here for the Tigers.
Minute 40 left in OT. McGregory out front off the 1-4 look. Down to 9 in the shot clock. Now Urach coming up for the high ball screen. Comes off of it. Down the right side of the lane. Double pumper good.
Nice drive there, McGregory. Again, the flat ball screen right at the top of the key there. He drove it right, just hung in the air, paused with a little bit of a double pump and laid it in. And now Linn-Mar got to find a bucket here, minute 10 to play.
Find Kern. I don't think you settle for a 3 here unless it's a wide open one. 17 of the shot clock. Skip pass. Right, puts it on the floor. On the drive, all the way in. Blocking foul called on McGregor. Whew.
Valley back to the zone there, which has given Linn-Mar a little bit of trouble. It felt like they had kind of solved the Valley man-to-man defense there. Now they're back into that zone. The ball movement key right on the skip pass in the corner was wide open. He shot faked and went hard to the baseline. Kind of a bang-bang call. Oh my, Valley doesn't like it. The student section behind us as the replay is played there, but Wright will go to the line for 2.
First one off the left side, no good. And we're going to get a Linn-Mar timeout, it looks like. Nope, Valley timeout. They'll use their final one with 1:01 to play, and it's 56-52. And now you reverse roles from the end of regulation here, Nate. You got to make the free throw, and then you got to throw on the pressure for the Lions, which I'm sure they're talking about right now. Chris Robertson is with his staff.
Well, you got to decide how you want to play out this last minute. Let's assume the free throw goes in. You cut the lead to 3 with 1:01 left. If you play for a stop and don't get it, then you're looking at just 25 seconds left in the game where you have to score and then play the foul game. I would probably try to extend this game a little bit and maybe play for a turnover or a trap in the backcourt. If you don't get anything, then the front court. Then maybe commit the foul so you can try to get a couple extra possessions here. Hope that Valley misses the free throw. And we start looking at free throw percentages here. McGregor 53%. We'll see if he is even in the game when we come out of the timeout here. McGregory 64% as well. Those would be the 2 guys you'd like to grab, although McGregory is 3 for 4 from the line so far tonight.
56-52. Valley has scored all 4 points in the extra frame. As Valley will come out and McGregor will stay in the game. So that's the guy you want to get if you're Linn-Mar. You got to make the free throw, though, first with Trey Wright. He's an 80% foul shooter on the year.
I hope this one goes in, and then maybe you can take a page out of Valley's book and just kind of try to hold on to McGregor, see if you can get a clear foul there to put him on the line as a 53% shooter, but the free throw first.
Right, Bensonese puts it up, got it. So it's a one-possession game, down 3, and little three-quarter court pressure by Linn-Mar.
McGregor going to throw it in, and it looks like they are going to play for a stop here, trailing by 3.
25 seconds difference between shot and game clock. Here is McGregory out top. 45 seconds to play in overtime. Valley by 3.
It's probably going to be McGregory coming downhill here. Robinson sitting in the right corner. Urach coming up to set the same screen.
Which way is McGregory going to go? Goes crossover on the drive. Cut off. 3 in the shot clock. Robinson fakes. In the air with a 3, no good. Shot clock violation. Linn-Mar coming the other way. You go with the quick 2 or the 3. We'll see. 16 seconds. Kern in the corner. Hooks the pass cross court. Nearly intercepted. Niedert pull up 3. Got it! Right on the key.
No timeouts for Valley.
And Linn-Mar got the timeout.
Or did Valley have 1 left? Let's see here.
They had 1 left according to the board.
Well, they got 1 to start overtime. That's where we mixed up our call right there. So 8.6 to go here. Boy, Robinson almost got the turnover on the long skip pass to Niedert. Fumbled the catch. Recovered just enough right there as Robinson went by, and then launches from about 23 feet out to knock it down here. Coach Windhorst takes the timeout, so Valley will reset. Full length of the floor to go as the score is tied.
And you know what's coming. Now, how do you stop McGregory's penetration?
Well, between McGregory and Robinson, they've struggled a little bit there inside, but I don't know if you try to pick them up. You want that clock to get started in the backcourt for sure, and then it's downhill. Everybody, all hands on deck on the boards there. I don't know if you can deny McGregory's catch. Sometimes if you can just keep it out of his hands, make somebody else make a play here, but I would imagine you're going to see the same flat ball screen they've been running the last 6 minutes of the game with Urach at the top, rolling hard to the basket here, and McGregory likely coming downhill trying to make a play with his right hand.
McGregor back into the ball game. Nope, check that. Romich is in for Valley. Now, will Linn-Mar put on any pressure? That's the question. Or they pick him up three-quarter a court again.
We just try to make them go backwards to get the ball. That just maybe takes an extra second and a half. If you can do that, I don't think you're playing in denial here. But looks like Wright's going to be up ahead with Robinson. Niedert going to wait at half court for McGregory, and here we go.
McGregory will bring it up in a hurry. He's going to stop and go. Drives in all the way. Hanks shoots and scores with 1 second to play. And Linn-Mar called a timeout. It looked like McGregory is celebrating, but did the Lions call a timeout? I thought they did. The bench was signaling for a timeout.
It does not look like they did. The officials are walking down to the tunnel. And what a tough way to go there. McGregory just a full head of steam, straight ahead, overwhelmed Niedert, elevated over the top for the finish with about 2.5 seconds left. And with Niedert laying on the floor, Linn-Mar with 2 timeouts either just didn't get it acknowledged or didn't get the timeout taken. Would have been tough with just 2.5 seconds to go, but the time has expired, and Valley will move on to the championship game to face Waukee Northwest on Friday.
A lot of sad faces for the Lions. And really would have liked to seen it. It would have been tough with about a second on the clock. But you at least had a shot. 58-56 in overtime. You knew what was coming. Jaden McGregory was going downhill and still couldn't stop it. He's that good.
Just too much time coming downhill in space. He just could not make him give the basketball up there, and he's going so fast he can't even get a double team to him. It's just great play from him, and he had an outstanding game tonight. Finished with 23 points for the Tigers on 9 of 17 from the field, and you know that championship pedigree. These guys have been here before. Obviously, 2-time defending champs.
Football too.
They've been making plays season after season, year after year here, and credit to them down the stretch. Made plays when they needed to in the last minute, and obviously made the game-winning play here in the final seconds to advance.
58 58-56 as Valley beats Linn-Mar. And the Lions will get their state participant trophy from Tom Keating. And a bitter pill to swallow. Lions looked like they were going to win in regulation. And they've got 4 looks at it at the very end. Got the tip in at the end of the ball game, at the end of regulation. And then took a 4-point lead in overtime. Niedert hit a big 3 to tie it up, but they left him too much time.
Yep, too much time, unfortunately. And again, McGregory just a handful for Linn-Mar to stay in front of all night. And you know, Niedert had decent position there, but just not much you can do with him coming downhill. He can elevate over the top. He's finished some very difficult, high degree of difficulty shots all night long, and just got that one to go at the end. Linn-Mar couldn't get the timeout, and so a great basketball game. I mean, if you're a fan of high school basketball, that was something to watch right there. Frustrating for the Linn-Mar faithful. Obviously, it felt like had the game in hand in the final minute of regulation, and just could not close the deal on that last possession. And credit to Linn-Mar for falling behind by 4 to start in overtime there, clawing their way back into it to tie, and just could not get one more stop when they needed it down the stretch.
We'll come back with the Westridge Care Center postgame show from Wells Fargo Arena right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Whether you need long-term care or short-term rehabilitation for your elder, one visit to Westridge Care Center and you'll see what has made them one of the finest nursing care facilities in the area since 1992. At Westridge Care Center, our #1 priority is to make all loved ones in our care safe and healthy. Westridge Care Center implements the Eden philosophy to reflect an environment of living as a habitat for humans instead of a place of frailty and waiting. Call 390-3367 to arrange a tour of their privately owned single-entity facility with private rooms with all the amenities. Westridge Care Center, 3131 F Avenue Northwest, Cedar Rapids, and online at westridgecarecenter.com. Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org. Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring? At Schumacher Carpets and More, it's the little things that count. Family owned since 1987, the professionals at Schumacher have what you're looking for. Whether it is carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, laminate, or wood, their personal service and quality products set Schumacher apart in the flooring industry. Famous for a relaxed and pressure-free shopping experience, let the experts at Schumacher Carpets and More break down your options with just a simple conversation. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today.
Scott Unash, Coach Nate Sanderson back with you here at Wells Fargo Arena as the three-peat is still alive for West Des Moines Valley. They defeat the Linn-Mar Lions in overtime 58-56 on a last-second winning basket by Jaden McGregory after a tip-in to send it to overtime in the last second by Trevin Urak. Lions in the year at 22-3, and just a tough one. An absolute killer if you're the Linn-Mar Lions.
Well, those are tough ones that are going to stay with you for quite a while after this night. Obviously, feeling like you had the game in hand in the final minute. A couple of missed free throws down the stretch that would have made a difference there. Obviously, the putback at the end of regulation where you forced the couple of misses there and just could not clear the ball out. Yurok with the big putback right at the horn. And then, again, Valley jumping out to that 4-point lead early in overtime. You mentioned you want to be the first team to score, which unfortunately Linn-Mar was not, but were able to scratch and claw their way back into it. What a shot by Niedert with 10 seconds to go. That three off of the fumbled catch there, gathered himself and knocked it down to give Linn-Mar life. But again, McGregory, who was outstanding for Valley all night, finished with 23 points and just getting downhill at the end, just could not stay in front of him to keep him away from the glass, and he was able to make the game winner with just a couple seconds left on the clock.
Let's take a look at the final scoring on the Westridge Care Center postgame show, brought to you by Westridge Care Center. They're a privately owned facility that offers 24-hour community of care, which ensures each person feels welcome. Call to learn more about their services or to schedule a tour at 390-3367 and at westridgecarecenter.com. For the Valley Tigers, now 22-3, and it will be round 3 between Valley and Waukee Northwest. That will be coming up on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Valley has won the first 2 meetings this year. For the Tigers, Jaden McGregory with 23 points, as you mentioned, including the game winner in OT. He was unstoppable driving down the lane tonight for the Valley Tigers. 15 for Trevin Yurok, including the tip-in to take it to overtime. Zay Robinson with 10, Kiki Deng with 10, and Marcus McGregor started and did not score. For the Linn-Mar Lions, 3 in double figures, led by Davis Kern in his final game. The 6'9" senior headed to South Dakota State, finishes his career with 16 points, finishes as the Cedar Rapids Marion Metro's all-time leading scorer. He passed Marcus Page during the first part of the tournament trail, and he will go down as one of the best of all time in the Metro. 16 points for Davis Kern, 14 points for Tyler Hilton. He'll be the one returning starter coming back for Linn-Mar next year. Trey Wright had a really nice night tonight. He ended up with 13 points. Payson Niedert hit the 3 to tie it up with 8 seconds to go. He ended his career with 8. And Mason Matson with 5. We didn't have a bench point in this game. Both teams took care of the ball exquisitely well. Linn-Mar 7 turnovers. Valley had only 4 turnovers in the ball game here tonight. Shooting, Valley shot at 42%, 23 of 55 for the game. 3 of 15, 20% from 3. Made just enough free throws. They were 9 of 14 for 64%. Lions shot 21 of 52 for 40%, 6 of 15, 40% from 3, and 8 of 13 and 62% from the line. I'll let you go over some more facts and figures.
Well, most of the rest of the statistics here, obviously a game that comes down to the wire pretty even there. Linn-Mar a 34-33 rebounding advantage, both teams with 11 offensive rebounds. Probably Yurok's, one of his biggest contributions in the game, 6 offensive rebounds as he finished with a double-double, 13 total rebounds on the night. You mentioned 8 of 13 for Linn-Mar from the free throw line. Valley also the advantage inside in points in the paint, 34-22. A lot of those coming off of second chance points. And to Linn-Mar's credit, we talked at halftime about how they really needed to make this a 5-on-5 game, take away the transition opportunities for Valley. Valley did not score in transition in the second half or overtime. Neither did Linn-Mar, but boy, they really made the game play at the pace that they wanted in the half court, and they just came up 1 play short here tonight.
Yep, Valley gets the win at the buzzer, 58-56 here in a dandy semifinal in Class 4A. Both of them they were different ball games, certainly. Absolute knockdown, drag out, literally, in the first semifinal. And I thought this one was a little more basketball than the first one.
A lot cleaner game. Again, both teams not playing nearly as physical as what we saw between Northwest and Cedar Falls, and the officials did a nice job really not being noticed here tonight. Not a lot of free throws in the game, at least in the first half. Both teams just 2 of 2 in the first half, although little more aggressiveness going to the basket from both teams in the second half here. And good adjustments by Linn-Mar. They did a nice job getting Kern isolated. He went right at Urach when he picked up that fourth foul. Valley had to go to that zone defense, which kind of slowed down the Linn-Mar attack a little bit, maybe took them out of rhythm for a couple of those possessions there. But then, again, they found Niedert on the skip pass for the big three when it really mattered there late. And then Valley just making one more play down the stretch there. But thought Linn-Mar guarded well, especially in the second half. And, you know, as a coach, like, you just want to get your guys in position to be able to make plays. And a lot of guys made some big plays here tonight for the Lions.
Time to recognize some of those with our Player of the Game award, brought to you by Schumacher Carpets and More. Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring at Schumacher Carpets and More. It's the little things that count. Call, visit, or request an online quote at their website, schumachercarpets.com. And man, those 4 starters for the Lions, I think you got to give a nod to all of them. Linn-Mar's first appearance at the state tournament in 13 years. They were a fixture during the Bohannon era, the Grant Gibbs era, you name it. A whole bunch of great players that wore that Linn-Mar uniform. But these guys got them back, and I think that just give them a little bit of a shout out after their final game.
Yeah, hard to believe it's been that long for Linn-Mar, as you said, the Marcus Page years and just year after year. They're down here at the well, but a lot of great contributions tonight. You know, you look at those seniors, and boy, most of them played the entire game here. Niedert with a huge shot. You know, that's the last shot of your career, a three-pointer to tie it in overtime in the state semifinals. That's a pretty good memory to walk off the court with. I thought Trey Wright was excellent here tonight.
He was.
Offensively, took the right shots. He was really good with the bounce. You know, he went by Deng repeatedly at the offensive end, finished up with 13 points, 4 rebounds. And I thought his defense against Dre Robinson was pretty good tonight as well. Had to negotiate a lot of bodies and screens up top, but really did a nice job. And Robinson finished with 10, but below his average. So nice all-around game from Wright tonight. And then Hilton had a couple really nice plays in the game. The big dunk on the drop-off pass there at the end of regulation. And then obviously, what can you say about Davis Kern? You know, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists tonight. I mean, he's been so much for this team for the last 4 years, as you mentioned, going down as one of the best statistical careers in the metro area ever. And there's just so many great players that have come through over the years. But 6 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 4 from 3 tonight for Davis Kern, and really just played his heart out here for Linn-Mar in his final game in a Lion jersey.
Time to pick our play of the game, brought to you by Carpenters Local 308. They're dedicated to protecting their workers and provide the best trained workforce available. Apprenticeship classes and training are online at carpenterslocal308.org. And don't have to think too much about this one. And that would be, it's seeming as a Chiefs fan, it was almost like Patrick Mahomes having a little bit too much clock at the end for Valley.
Yeah, there was a lot of big plays in this game, obviously, and you know, the Urach put back, the McGregory shot here at the end, the Niedert 3 to tie the game, the Hilton dunk there that gave Linn-Mar what we thought was enough of a lead there in the final minutes on that nice drop-off pass, and just some really, really good high school basketball. I mean, obviously Linn-Mar's going to walk away from this disappointed, but if you're a fan of the game, boy, this was a great basketball game to be part of tonight.
Really was. And so it'll be Waukee Northwest and West Des Moines Valley for the 4A championship. That'll be coming up on Friday. We got one more standing team. That'll be the Xavier Saints. And we will be back tomorrow at 12 noon with the 3A semifinal between Xavier and MOC Floyd Valley. And we'll see what the Saints can do. They were over there watching, and I don't think they were planning on being here quite as long as they were, but that happens. And hopefully they'll get a good night's sleep and go at it tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it's the noon game tomorrow, so they'll get a chance to sleep in a little bit before walkthrough, perhaps, and come down here for the second game and maybe playing with a little bit of house money after the big win in the opening round here. We'll see what the matchups look like tomorrow, but great opportunity for Xavier perhaps to play their way into Friday afternoon.
That's going to wrap things up here from Wells Fargo Arena. Hope you enjoyed it. Great ball game here tonight in this 4A semifinal. And our final score, West Des Moines Valley 58, Linn-Mar 56 in overtime. Thank you for listening. Thanks to all our great sponsors. And for Coach Nate Sanderson, Scott Unash saying so long. And we will talk to you tomorrow at 12 noon with Xavier and MOC Floyd Valley. You've been listening to high school basketball here on CRM Live Sports.